pitch coming at you right after the break. Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Arias. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Swings here and blasts one left field. The extension makes the catch.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
One out, bases empty. Fly ball down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Man at first. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And a 1-1. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw. Save.
Well, that still right there is a little risky with the guy you got at the plate. He's so hot right now and such a quality hitter. You got to make sure you're going to be safe. And fortunately for him, he was. Now he's in scoring position.
Oh, a great stop. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight throw.
Here's Machado. Man at second. He's trying for third. Hit hard. That gets through. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the...
Line drive, that's a base hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. And it throws off line, safe at third.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. This is Corbin Carroll. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Corbin Carroll was an easy choice for Rookie of the Year in 2023. Voters made him the unanimous choice after he put together a consistent season that took a lot of drama away from the announcement. The world of baseball knew he was going to win it.
And now, Geraldo Perdomo. In the air out towards right center. Ornelas snags it on the run. 2 outs, base is empty. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He caught it behind his back to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. New inning getting started, and now here is Luis Campusano. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. And that'll fall for a base hit.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on. And that pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw, and it gets away. And now it's Tirso Ornelas. The pitch.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Campusano over at second. Profar on at first with nobody out. Out towards left center. point gets down for a hit. Tag at second, and he's out trying to get back. Luis Arias stands in. 2 on, 1 out. Fired to second, and that's 2. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Jack Peterson. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Hit weakly on the ground. Cronenworth. And he takes it himself for the out. And now it's Christian Walker. 1 down, base is empty. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Ornelas sizes this one up. He makes the grab. 2 down. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
No left field. Lourdes Gurriel.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. On to the 3rd inning. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tatis waits. In the air, right side. Carroll moving under it. Brings it in. 1 down. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. 1 down, base is empty. Liner caught at second. Here's Manny Machado now.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Got it. Covered plenty of distance there. And that is back here in the desert. Randall Grichuk now.
The center fielder.
The 1-1.
Grichuk.
That's out to center field. Hauls it in for the out. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. On the ground, Machado throws to first in. Gabriel Moreno. And that's in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. In the air, right field. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. The shortstop takes the ball. Out there to center. Grichuk drifts towards it. And there's 1 down. Here's Xander Bogaerts. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Down the line. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Luis Campusano. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
1 ball. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Campusano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Outside, 2-2. towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Around third. The relay to the plate. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
And that one goes straight to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Gritchen pulls that one down.
Welcome.
Back here at Chase Field, bottom four. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Outside low, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 gone. Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Right through there for a strike. The Padres leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got it by him for the K. Here's Ketel Marte. Righty delivers. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Ooh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the DH, Luis Arias.
The designated hitter, Luis Arias.
No throw. He's safe at first.
Now back, right fielder, Fernando.
So man aboard. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. Bunt attempt, popped up, makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Manny Machado. And now 2 balls and a strike. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out, and that. And we're back.
Leading up.
And now it's going to be Christian Walker.
The first baseman,
And the right-hander deals. Fastball for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. That's to third. Could be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Walker, the runner at third. Gurriel stands at second. No outs. Next to hit, Randall Grichuk. And fouled off. 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he's in safely at third as a run scores. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit that. Here comes a pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. And he grabs it in foul ground. Fly ball center field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. That catches the zone for a strike. 2-2 now.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, number 30.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. At the belt and fires. And another ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That could be a really tough pitch to handle. A front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there.
Runner breaks for third. There's a ball. Third, and he's out. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Popped up. Marte should have it. Makes the grab for the second out. Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres.
Campusano.
2 down, nobody on. Out to short, Perdomo. Gets it to first. Third out, and that ends. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Misses, and the count is 2-2.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Down the left field line, looks like extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
Tom Cosgrove gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
With the go-ahead run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And the batter now, Geraldo Perdomo. Fought off foul.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Got him swinging.
Now
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Runner edges away at second. Runner takes off. Oh, save. That's a stolen base. The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. Here's Jack Peterson.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And that's downstairs and outside. Popped up. Kim drifts towards it. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Mantiply. The southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Here's the switch-hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. And fires. Base hit, center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Kicks and deals. And that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Perdomo slings to second, to Walker, and that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send it 2 balls short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Up the middle, base hit. Runner from third in to score, and they lead by 2.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely.
On the mound now, Kyle Nelson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Jake Cronenworth. Throw there.
1 ball,
save.
2 strikes.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
The pitch. And that one is inside. Runner goes again. Pitch is low. Throw to third. Save. Two outs. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He's safe.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now a chance for Ha-Sung Kim. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. The throw in. And he's in there. A run comes in the play.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Ryan Thompson.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for them.
Now Xander Bogaerts gets a chance to hit. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Suarez throw to first in time. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 1-2 here. Got him looking. One up, one down. Here's Gurriel. Bounced up the middle. On to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Randall Grichuk. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And Eugenio Suarez with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one 95 to finish him off. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's going to be Luis Campusano. The 1-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And the righty deals to the right side. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Profar climbs in on that left side. One down, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. The pitch. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. He's in there.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And now Luis Arias. Right side, Marte. Slings to first, and that is the back here in the desert, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he deals. Stays alive. Swings and misses. 1 away. So the batting order turns over. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's inside. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Robert Suarez gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. The 1-1. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. And the slider just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Up the middle. And he beats the throw very close right there.
Second baseman.
Runner first with 2 away. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That clips the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Perdomo off of first with 2 away. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 on a foul. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound. Paul Sewald.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And they take care of Tatis for the out. In there. And so now 1-2. Moves the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. And now it's Manny Machado. Ripped into right field, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Stepping in, Ha-Seong Kim. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Machado around second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. One run across. In there safely. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That's now 3 hits.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Miguel Castro.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And here is Luis Campusano. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the top of the 9th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Jack Peterson stands in. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
The high heat, too much on that one. He's 2 outs away. Christian Walker will hit next. And a foul ball. The Padres up big in this one here in the last half of inning number 9. Just missed. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 1 down, base is empty. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. They're down to their final strike. Suarez is just 1 strike away. Got him. And that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the DH, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
And the pitch. Out to short, Perdomo. Whips it to first. 1 out in the top of the first. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Runner on the go. And Manny gets a piece. 2 outs. Just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a good take.
Runner goes again. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second. They'll throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Just a solid swing right there. Got it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Swung on, belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As they jump ahead, a run scores. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run is in, another comes in to score. It's It's 3-0. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now that one ripped. And that's just foul.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But, you know.
Oh, that pitch got away from him. And that's a hit by pitch. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So 2 on with 2 away. Jerks in Profar. Digs in now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Gurriel handles the chance. And that'll do it. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris. A former Rookie of the Year. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
After putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Now at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The Padres leading by 3 here in the second game of the series. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Way inside. Two down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. All set for the start of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Tirso Ornelas. And a pitch. Foul ball. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, but he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard.
Tatis runs. Pitch misses. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Runner on the go again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. He's safe. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner in from third to extend their lead, and it's 4-0.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Fastball down and in. Good spot to get a ground ball, but that one had eyes.
And Manny gets a piece. That one is lifted in the air. Thomas grabs it on the run. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now Jack Peterson. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that.
Machado. Off balance feet. There's one. Oops, he came home with it. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Sliced hard but foul. Hard ground ball, base 9. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. 1-2 now. In the air, center field. Ornelas should have this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score. It's 4-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Man at first. Alec Thomas now. And another ball. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. Machado pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Chase Field. And now the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. And here it comes. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. On target. He got it. Nice play.
Man, that was bang, bang. Tough to tell at full speed, dude.
I got to be honest with you. I couldn't tell either. As they asked for time to check with their replay guys about a possible challenge.
To get a couple of close ones every game, it seems, and this one is just about as close as it gets.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt, but after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call. Just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way. The 1-1. And that one in the air center field. Thomas snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Campusano. That one out to right. And it drops in. And that extends the inning.
Really nice job staying inside with his hands to fight off that pitch. Man, that cutter was bearing in on him, but he found a way to stay with his approach, didn't spin off it, and he hit it pretty well.
Now batting Jurickson Profar.
1-2.
Campusano off of first with 2 away. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Corbin Carroll now at the plate. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. Throws from his knees. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And here is Geraldo Perdomo. And ball 4, 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Ketel Marte stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Play it third. In there. And it's second and third, 1 away. Second and third, 1 away. Here in the last half of the third. Bounced up the middle. Tosses the first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Here's Jack Peterson.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
3-1.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Left-hand hitter waits, and he walked him.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Hangs off the wall. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. It's up line, and he scores. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And that is cut on and miss. 2-2. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because got him. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. Back here in the desert, start of the fourth. Here's the center fielder, Tirso
The
Ornelas.
center fielder, number 8, Tirso Ornelas.
And the pitch.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 1-2. In the air to left center. Thomas running hard to get it. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away. So the lineup flips over. Luis Arraez stands in. And a pitch. Short hop liner, handled it short. Throws to first in time. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-1. And that's in the dirt. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Tatis on third with 2 out. Out to short. Perdomo zips it to first. That takes care of Cronenworth. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. Caught him looking for the K. Now up next for Arizona, Alek Thomas. 2-2 now. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Got the bat going too soon at strike 2. This one popped up. Settles underneath it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. This is Corbin Carroll. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Swings and misses. Struck him out. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ryan Thompson.
Going to be a tough matchup for him right here. Right-handed hitters have been having a lot of success against him so far this season.
That one to first. Oh, a great grab on the dive. Throws from the seat of his pants, and they get the out. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, man. Not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. Delivered some special moments for Korea.
The pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Righty to the plate.
Ball.
Just missed.
Outside.
Base is empty, one away. We're at the top of the fifth. To the right side. Sneaks through. Base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now here is Luis Campusano. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here's Ketel Marte. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. And Jack Peterson stands in. In the air, out towards left center. Profar settles under it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jurickson Profar. One down. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty delivers. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No throw. He's in there safely. Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the DH for the Padres, Luis Arias. Thompson checks the runner. Profar back in on a dive. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fly ball down the line, and a foul ball. Here's a 2-2. Line, and that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Now a screamer into the outfield, and it's into the gap. Safe at second with a double. 3rd hit for him this afternoon. Second and third, one gone. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Ground ball, Walker. Steps on first for the out. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the 2nd game of the series. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ha-Seong Kim.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
In the air, left field. Gurriel trying to get there. And that's the 3rd out. here at Chase Field, going the bottom 6. And now it's Christian Walker. 2-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a swing and a miss. And one away. Here's Gurriel. Next pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Waves at the fender for the strikeout. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. 2 outs. And that's outside. 2-1. And another ball. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short. It's starting to show some signs of fatigue, so we'll see how much longer they let him go.
With the tying run on at first, here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Paul Sewald.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll moving under it. 1 away. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Thomas hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. 2 down, nobody on.
That's the ball.
Late with the swing there.
2-2.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. On the ground right side. Marte throws to first in time. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel, so the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Johnny Brito.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game.
Got him swinging. So the batting order turns over. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Corbin Carroll. Next offering is down low. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. It's 5-5.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo. The shortstop takes the ball. 1 out, base is empty. That misses. And now 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
That's ripped. Base hit. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, and that's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Cronenworth. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Jock Peterson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 2 outs. Way out front for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Mantiply.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Hard hit left side. Perdomo on to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground. It's through for a hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just
makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he could have hit that ball more in the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
That one lifted to left. Gurriel on the move. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. 1 out. Next to hit for Arizona, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swings and misses, and the count 1-2. Good eye in that spot. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Eugenio Suarez stands in now for the Diamondbacks. High in the air, out to right. And that is that. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 30.
And he's had a struggle so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first. Machado out on the play. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim. And he hits a ground ball right side. And he takes it himself for the out. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Suarez, throw to first, in time. Bogaerts. Bottom of the 9th, and now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. Left-hand batter waits. And a big swing and a miss. Right side. Tatis drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And there's 1 down. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Just missed.
That's a really good take.
To the right side. Bogaerts handles the chance. Throws to first in time. Got him. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. We're in extras here, and here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Runner breaks for 3rd. And a count 1-2. The pitch. In the air, right field. Carroll moves towards it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at 3rd with 1 out. Profar climbs in on that left side. One away with a runner at third here in the top half of the 10th. That's hard hit in the line. And it's off the wall and foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Just off the outside corner. They count now 2-2. This one in the air center field. Makes the grab on the run. Here comes the runner from third. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Man at second. And it is 2-1. Fastball for a strike. On the ground to the left. Kim. On to first. One out the bottom of the 10th. And now here is Ketel Marte. Wandy Peralta gets the call from the pen.
Number 58, Wandy Peralta.
With the winning run standing at second. And we're in the last half of the 10th. Runner takes off. Ball outside.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
The winning run on second base. High ground ball for a baseball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Is offline. This one's over. And the Diamondbacks walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact. And the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Luis Ariz stands in.
For San Diego, the designated hitter, Luis Ariz.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year. That one missed. On the line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Now it's Chase Peterson. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Runner at first with no outs here. Pickoff throw. Carroll gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Outside, and that is ball 4. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Now it's Bullpen. Deep to left. Way out of here. A gigantic blast. It's 3-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Jack Peterson. At the belt and fires.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Next pitch is outside. This one smoked on its way out of here. They go back to back. It's 4-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up the ballpark.
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And now time is called as there's a visit to the mound. Just talking things over, nobody getting loose out in the pen, so a little consultation. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
And the right-hander deals. No question about this one. It's out of here. A massive home run. It's 5-0.
Oh no! And
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Randall Grichuk now. Swing and a miss.
2-2, Sam.
Ground ball left side. Gathers and throws to first. And that is out number 2. Now the batter now, Eugenio Suarez. Swings through that one.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this start.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Second inning set to go. Here's Machado. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Then there's one down. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle, that's a base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no.
There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. Back-to-back singles.
Comes through with the RBI. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer.
Bogart's on the go. Ripped on a line to center. Grichuk makes the play. Throw behind the runner. They got him doubled off. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now the D-backs catcher, Jose Herrera. The 2-1. On the ground, right side. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Ripped to short. And see. He busted it down the line for that infield single. One gone, runner at first. Next to hit, Jace Peterson. Here comes a pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch outside. Low throw, and he can't take it out. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Now a long throw home. Safe.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield.
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, and they got him.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here.
And he chases that one. And that is the third out. New inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Jurickson Profar. Ball to strike. And there's a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that one hammered back there. And off the base of the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced. He squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas. Up the middle. Marte throws the first in time. And one away in the top of the third. And next is the designated hitter, Luis Arias. The pitch. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early. Squared it up with the well-timed swing.
That one drilled left field. And it hits the base of the wall. Lead runner holds at third. So two runners in scoring position and just one out.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Line drive. Grisham settles under it and makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 6-3. Here's Manny Machado. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's one of those knocks that feels a little extra sweet.
And a base hit up the middle. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boo. The Bogarts.
Base hit. Here comes Machado around third. The tag, and he's in there.
That's 3 singles in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next to hit, Kyle Higashioka. And that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now it's the DH, Jock Peterson. Not even close there. And a count 2-1. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The 2-2 on the way. Line drive, caught.
put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Struck him out looking. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Two outs, base is empty.
2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Higashioka drifts towards it, and that's a foul ball. And he deals. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. On to the 4th. Here's the left fielder, Jurickson Profar. The 2-1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Puts it away for the out. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Tirso Ornelas, the next up for the Padres. Back up the, oh, that got him. And they get the out after the ricochet. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Randall Grichuk. The pitch. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and that's the first out. So up next, Eugenio Suarez. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one out in front that time. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Bases empty, 1 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. And that just misses. That one just missing inside. Full count now. Goes down looking. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jose Herrera. Bounce to third. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. Dives, and he can't hang on. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. First and third, 2 away. Jace Peterson getting ready to hit.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Kyle Nelson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So
Tatis runs. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Goodbye, home run. A 2-run blast. His 4th home run of the season. It's 7-6.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Now Machado up here. Swing and a ground ball out to short. 1 away here in the 5th. Ha-Sung Kim The next up for the Padres.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Carroll going back. Makes the catch up against the wall. 2 outs, base is empty. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On a line out towards center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. New pitcher on here, Stephen Kohler.
And he's had a really hard time throwing strikes so far this season. His walk rate is up there among the worst in the league for relievers. You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul. The wind of the pitch. And it's filled up. Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. And that's the 1st out in the bottom of the 5th. And John Peterson stands in. The wind to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Profar has a beat on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Now up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Ornelas moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Number 30 on the pitch here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 30.
Stepping in for San Diego, Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka.
Line to left. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
Nobody out, runner at first. And now Jerks and Profar. In the air to left down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And a pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Safely into 2nd. He's got a double.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. It's 10-6.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Joe Mantiply.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Peterson to 2nd. Not in time at 1st. It's a fielder's choice. And at 1st. And now the 1st baseman, Jake Cronenworth. The pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Tag and they got him. Tatis picked up. And another ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Comes a 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 outs. Short hop liner, handled it short. The throw, and that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field, now the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these 2 teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Line in the pitch.
Nope. Outside.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third, Machado. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez. The wind in the pitch. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now it's going to be Jose Herrera. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for this team, and maybe they've got something going here.
Wandy Peralta will take over here,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Just missed. And strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then the top.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. 1 is in. The relay throw. He's in there. It's 10-8.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the
runner takes off for third. That's in for a strike. Wide throw, and it gets away. He'll score. They're on top, 10-9. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Left-hand hitter waits. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Miguel Castro.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Right-handed reliever. And that's outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And the righty deals. And it's through for a hit. And aboard on the leadoff single. And down to shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. And the pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Well, here's Xander Bogaerts now. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. That one fouled off. And a pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Grichuk sizing it up. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Jurickson Profar, the next to hit. Corners are occupied with 2 down. And the count 1-2.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Ground ball up the middle. Takes it to the base for the force out. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Second baseman.
Right there.
They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Now a pop-up on the infield. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jock Peterson. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Fly ball to right. Tatis drifts towards it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. Christian Walker will hit next. Looking to get the tying run on base. Fouls one off. 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Paul Sewell.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So now the DH spot, Luis Arias. That's down and in. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Fernando Tatis Jr. now at the plate. The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ball. Now here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Robert Suarez.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here it comes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty delivers. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. He goes down looking. Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A little out front there as he swings through.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, 2 away. Eugenio Suarez digs in now.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. holding on to this narrow lead. This is
that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So Kevin Ginkel on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here's the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Gurriel drop step going back. Goodbye, home run. It just got out of here. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 11-9.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you've got to love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
And now it's Manny Machado. Kicks and fires. The other way. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And his 3rd hit of the game is a triple.
The bat, number 7. Shortstop.
Next for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. That one ripped right center field. And no one can get there. In comes the run from 3rd to add on. 12-9 is our score. Safe at 3rd with a triple. His 3rd hit of the day.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Comebacker to the mound. Tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Now
here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Kicks and deals. This one popped up. Marte should have it. Brings it in. 2 down. Jurickson Profar, the next up for the Padres. Oh, and this one gets away. No advance, though. That one's in there. That's strike 2. 2 outs and a runner at 3rd. Here in the top of the 9th. Two down. And another ball. Two outs. Smash to the left side. Rolls across the diamond. Profar is out, and that is that. Back here in the desert, and now the catcher comes up to him. Jose Herrera. And a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. A 1-2. And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
This is Corbin Carroll at the belt and fires. And a foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Got him. Ricky Holiday with the call. He's 2 outs away. Jace Peterson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Missed with a changeup. 2-1. The Padres trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Next offering popped in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's Ketel Marte. Angel De Los Santos takes over on the mound.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's free.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
12-9 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.